Hey guys! All right, so it's our last day of our challenge. Thank you so much for joining us, whether this is your first day or your last day. I hope that you've been diligent about it, or if this is the first day that you're watching us, you go back in all of the YouTube videos and join us for some of the things that we have been doing along the way. So thank you for taking these little snippets out of your day to join us. So we're going to actually start with our workout today. We do have a bunch of fun prizes and things to give away at the end of this. Rachel's going to do that at the end. She was having some computer technical difficulties. So I'm going to go ahead and get you started, and then she can join us at the end. Okay? So you just need to find your way to your mat. Make sure you have space around you. We're just going to start out kind of doing a little bit of rolling down and up. So make sure you have room in front of you, and go ahead and take an inhale breath and grow tall. And exhale, curl up and over, and it wouldn't be a Sunday without my dog. And then go ahead and let yourself hang here. If your hands hit the floor, that's great. If they don't, you can just grab your elbows, nod your head yes, shake your head no. Take an inhale, and then exhale, scoop through your middle, and slowly come back up. Growing your spine tall, relaxing your shoulders, and then exhale, raise up again. Inhale, breath, exhale, curl up and over, trying to keep your hips over your ankles, not letting them go too far behind you. This time, even if you need to bend your knees, bring those hands down to the floor. Let's walk out just into a little downward dog right here, and just pedal those feet side to side, start to warm up the calves, the ankles. Pressing your chest back towards your thighs, using this first opportunity to feel the entirety of your hand pressing into your mat, especially the mount of your pointer finger, your baby finger, and the heel of your hand, and the side of your thumb. And then go ahead and walk your hands back towards your toes again one more time, and just tuck your tail, scoop through your middle, try to lift yourself up one vertebrae at a time, starting at your pelvis. Coming all the way up, roll the shoulders down your back, and let's go one more time. We're going to stay down there. Take an inhale breath. Exhale, curl up and over, rounding through your spine, shoulders out of your ears, get nice and broad across your back. Let's walk out into that downward dog one more time. Just pedal the feet side to side. And then let's go ahead and bring your knees down. So you want to bring your knees directly underneath your hips. Hands are going to be directly underneath your shoulders, lifting up through the center of your ribs, and then just trying not to sink in your low belly. We're actually going to move through your spine. You're going to start to tuck your tail. You're going to start to lift your lower ribs, your middle ribs, your upper ribs. Drop your head. Feel really broad across the back of your shoulders. And then start with your head as you inhale, letting your head go long, and then letting everything sink towards the ground. Head reaches to the sky, tail reaches to the sky. Exhale, tuck your tail, scoop through your middle, lifting up through the center of your body. And then inhale, rolling back down. Lifting your heart to the sky, tail to the sky. One more time. Exhale, tucking your tail, scooping through your middle, getting broad across those shoulders, trying to create a mountain across the shoulder blades. Inhale, coming back down, chest out, tail out. And then let's go ahead and settle in the middle here for just a second. And then pull that belly button up so you're trying to make a nice flat table across your shoulder blades, across the middle of your ribs, and across the top part of your pelvis. Go ahead and take your right leg back and see if you can keep that table nice and still. Ribs are square, hips are square, shoulders are square. And then go ahead and take the opposite arm and reach it out in front of you. Good. And just bring it back down again. Everything else should stay super still. Go ahead and bring the knee back down as well. And then let's go ahead and shift to the other side. So the other leg lifts and extends. You shouldn't feel your body waver or ripple side to side. Keep that space in between your shoulder blades lifted. Take your opposite arm, reach it long in front of you. Good. Bring the hand down. Everything else stays still. Bring the other knee down. And let's just sit back into a child's pose for a second. Nice job. Pressing your chest to the floor, reaching those fingertips out in front of you. Hips towards your heels. If this is not comfortable for you, you can do that cat-cow again, or you can separate your knees so you can get your chest a little closer to the ground. And then let's go ahead and come back up into that kneeling position. You're going to actually walk your knees further in front of you. And then go ahead and bring your legs out in front of you. We're going to roll down onto your back. So you're going to go ahead and reach your arms out in front of you. Take an inhale breath. Exhale, tucking the pelvis, pulling your belly button in. Shoulders staying down out of your ears. You're going to come all the way down on your back. Now let's go ahead and bring your arms out to the sides. One at a time, I want you to bring your legs up into a tabletop position. Squeeze your knees together. Make sure your ankles are right about at your knee line. Knees over hips. You're going to take an inhale as you just drift your knees slightly to the right side, keeping your shoulder blades down on the ground. And then exhale, lift back up again. Good, now let's go to the other side. Inhale, drift over. And exhale, lift up. If that opposite shoulder blade is coming off of the ground, we've gone a little too far. So you're going to drift over, keeping the shoulder blade down. Exhale, lifting back up. One more time like this, over. And exhale, lifting up. Let's bring the arms in a little bit. That'll make it a little more challenging. The closer your arms get or off of the ground, the harder that will be. Let's go ahead and inhale, drift over, hold here. See if you can extend your legs long. Pull your long legs back up to the middle. And then bend your knees. And drift them over to the other side as you inhale. Exhale, extend. Pull them back to the center. And then bend your knees back down. Let's do it one more time each way. Over, keeping the shoulder blades down. Extend the legs. Maybe the straight legs don't feel good for you and you want to keep your knees bent. That's fine. And then one more time. Over. Oh, thank you. And then reach out. Coming all the way back up. And then go ahead and bend those knees. Let's walk your feet down to the ground. And then holding here, and I'm getting credit for this because I'm working out with you guys, so I have to start my watch. So now let's go ahead, and you can keep your legs here if you want. You can also bring your legs up into a tabletop, which I'm going to do now. Option to extend your legs, which we'll do in a second, but if you want to start there, you may. Hover the hands off the ground. Take an inhale breath. Exhale, tilt your head, neck, and chest forward. Tailbone stays down. We're going to be doing the hundreds, but the pump is going to happen with the arms for half, and then we're going to keep the arms still, and we're going to do your bottom half for half of the hundreds. So I want you to stay lifted. Tighten the backs of your arms. Start pumping them up and down. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's take the legs long if you can. Good. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last time, pumping the arms. 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now keep the arms still and just move the legs. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stay lifted and tight in your upper body. Good. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 4, 5, and 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze the legs together. Reach them long. Lower them all the way down. Bring your hands up over your head. Oh, thank you. Take an inhale breath here. Exhale, nod your chin. Slowly curling up. The first one is always the hardest. Reach over. If you need to walk yourself up your legs or bend your knees, please do that. Shoulders out of your ears. Exhale, rolling all the way down. One vertebrae at a time. Arms back up over your head. Take an inhale breath. Nod your chin. Exhale. Blowing all that air out. Reaching long over those toes. Shoulders out of your ears. Pressing the heels down into the floor if your legs are long. Slowly rolling all the way down piece by piece. And arms up over your head. Inhale, breath. Start to raise your arms. Exhale. Breathe out. That exhale breath will help you. Now take an inhale breath. Exhale, roll back about halfway. Now hold here. Keep the belly button tight. Press the legs together and down. Open up one arm. And bring it back in. Nothing else shifts. Open up the other arm. Bring it back in. Tuck the pelvis. Keep rolling down. Arms all the way up. Inhale, breath. Exhale, nod your chin. Curling up, reaching long. Inhale to come back. Exhale, roll down halfway. Open the arm. And bring it back in. Open the other side. Keep the legs still, hips stay down. Do it again. Open one side. Good job, you guys. Bring it back in, shoulders down. Open the other side. Bring it back down, tuck the pelvis, roll all the way down. Arms up over your head. This is gonna leave a mark. Inhale, breath. Exhale, nudge your chin. Curling back up below, all the air out. Reach and lengthen. Shoulders out of your ears. Exhale, come back to that halfway spot. Last set of twists. You have 3 each side. Open. Keep everything else closed and still. And open. Shoulders out of your ears, belly button to your spine. Open. And squeeze it closed. And open. And squeeze it closed. One more each way. Open. And squeeze it closed. Last time. Open. And squeeze it closed. Tuck the pelvis. Roll all the way down. Bring your arms up over your head for a second. Just stretch everything out. Arch your back if it feels good for you. Let's go ahead and keep those arms up over your head, even if it means you have to bend your elbows a little bit. Walk your heels to your seat for just a little bit of bridging before we go back to some more abdominal work. So make sure your shoulder blades are pressed down into the mat. Take an inhale here. Exhale, tilt your pelvis. Tuck your tail, slowly let your hips come up off the mat, reaching long through the fronts of your knees. Tongue off the roof of your mouth, shoulder blades planted on your mat. Exhale, rolling down. Try not to let those knees separate, stretching through your spine. Arch your back at the bottom if that feels good. And then exhale, close the ribs, press them down. Press your low back into the mat, scoot, tuck, and curl up. Take an inhale breath. Exhale, rolling back down, one vertebrae at a time. And arching your back. Last time, exhale, tilt your hips, tuck your tail, slowly scoop and curl up. Hold here. Shoulders down out of your ears, lower your hips halfway. And lift them up. And lower halfway. And lift them up. Keep the ribs together, belly button pulled in. And lift up. Lower halfway, and lift them up. 4 to go, down. Lift and squeeze without putting extra tension or energy into your neck and head. You've got 2 to go. Lift up. Last one. Lifting up, holding. Exhale, rolling all the way down. Now, let's go ahead and bring your knees into your chest. Hug your shins. Just roll on your back a little bit if it feels good to pick your head up. You can do that. And then let's go ahead and keep that right shin hugged into your chest. Now you can keep your head, neck, and shoulders lifted. If you're not already there, go ahead and lift your head, neck, and chest up. You can always do this with your head on the ground as well. Let's go ahead and keep that right leg into your nose. Reach your other leg away. And then exhale, switch your legs. And switch. And switch. Feel that feeling of opposition. You're pulling in one leg and you're trying to reach your toes away on the other. And switch. And switch. 2 more. And switch. Hips stay stable, head, neck, and chest stay lifted. Last one. Hug them both in and lower your head. And just give yourself a little roll side to side. Beautiful. And then keep those shins tucked into your chest. Take an inhale breath. Exhale, lift your head, neck, and shoulders back up again. Find that place where you can keep your eye gaze, whether it's right below your belly button or in between your legs, and try not to lose it. So keep that head, neck, and chest lifted. Arms are going to go in one direction, legs are going to go in the other direction. You're going to circle around and catch your shins. Arms and legs reach. Pull everything in. 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 You guys are doing great. You've got 4 to go. Head, neck, and chest stay lifted and pull in. 3 to go, reach. And pull in. 2 to go, reach. And pull in. Last one. Reach. And pull in, hold. Lower your head down. Just give yourself a little rock side to side. I want you to go ahead and extend your left leg long down on the ground and reach your right leg up to the ceiling. Now, the first time we do this, we're going to keep your hands down on the ground. So I want you to keep that bottom foot bolted to the floor. Keep your hips bolted to your mat. We're going to be doing a circle with this top leg. Now, maybe your knee is bent. Maybe your leg is a little more towards the wall in front of you. Either way is okay. You want to use your core to do the circle. You're going to take it across your body. You're going to circle it around, and you're going to lift it up. Now, try to keep your pelvis from rolling side to side. Because the next time we do this, it's going to be a lot harder. Less of your body is going to be touching the ground. 2 more. Last one. And then let's go the opposite direction. Reach, exhale on the up to use your core. Open, around and up. Open, around and up. 2 to go. 1 more. Now hold here. Take a hold of that leg. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders. Hold it here. Your other leg hovers off the floor about 2 inches, or you can always leave it down if you would like. Let's give it a little squeeze 2 times into your nose. Switch, catch the other leg. Squeeze, squeeze, catch. Squeeze, squeeze, catch. Squeeze, squeeze, and catch. Squeeze, squeeze, and catch. Good. Squeeze, squeeze, catch. Squeeze, squeeze. Head, neck, and chest stay lifted. Keep your eye gaze pretty low because you want your chest to go where your eyes go. Good. Squeeze, squeeze, and catch. Squeeze, squeeze, and catch. Watch more each way. Squeeze, squeeze, and catch. Squeeze, squeeze. Keep it here. Plant the right foot down, the other leg. Lower your head down. Bring your arms down by your sides. You're going to cross this leg over your body. Circle around. Exhale, lift up. Over. Across and lift. Keep the abs pulled in. Ribs stay still. Hips stay still. 2 more. Around and up. Last one. Around and up. Hold it. Reverse your circle. Over. Around. Use your abs. Over. Around. Press the heel to the floor on that long leg. 3 to go. 2 to go. Last one. Hold it. Second set of scissors. Bring your hands up. Up that leg. Head, neck, and chest lift. Maybe you're holding your thigh. Maybe you're holding your calf. Hover the other leg off. Squeeze, squeeze, switch. Squeeze, squeeze, switch. Good. Squeeze, squeeze, switch. Squeeze, squeeze. 3 more sets. Pull your belly in. Stay lifted. Good. 2 more. Last one each side. And now that right leg is back up. Now hold here. Keep your other leg off the ground. Okay? Hold. Keep your arms over your head. Hover those off the ground. Now, I want you to try to do that single leg stretch, keeping your hips still, your ribs still, across, around and up. I know you're going to want to make it bigger than this. Try not to so you can keep the stability. Good. 2 more. Last one. Try to keep that bottom leg still. Hug your knees into your chest for a second. Give yourself a little shift side to side. That's a tough one. And then go ahead and take your other leg up to the ceiling, right? Send the bottom leg out and hover it off the mat. Arms are going to come up over your head, but they're not going to touch. Keep this a core exercise. Bring it across your body, around and up. And don't let those hips shift or swivel. Ribs stay down. 3 to go. Shoulders out of your ears. 2 more. If you make it too big, you're going to be all over the place. Last one. And reverse your circle. Around and up. Over. Around and up. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. And hug the knees into your chest. Great job, you guys. Go ahead and hold here for a second. Nice. Now, go ahead and rock side to side. We're coming to our crisscross now, and then we get to flip over for some prone stuff. So you're going to take an inhale breath. You're going to exhale. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders up. We're going to start this out really slow. So you're going to go ahead and take your hands behind your head, create a seal between your head and your hands. Take your right leg and extend it long in front of you. I want you to turn towards your bent knee. Now hold here. Take an exhale breath and lift up higher. And exhale and lift up higher. And lift up higher, hold it here, and come back to the center. Bring that leg in. Good job. Extend the other leg long. Lift up and over with your armpit towards it. Now hold. Lift up higher. And lift up higher. Create more twists. Lift up higher. One more time. Squeeze. And come back in. Hug your shins in for a second. We're going to start this out slow, and then it will gain a little bit of speed, but that doesn't mean your form starts to suffer. Pelvis stays bolted to the ground, and your upper body stays lifted. Elbow does not come across your face. So let's go ahead and bring those heads back into your hands to head. Legs in your shelf. Take an inhale breath. Exhale, lift your head, neck, and shoulders up, 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 up. Good. And then extend the right leg long. Turn towards your left. Get up and over as much as you can. And switch to the other side. Hold it. Up and over as high as you can. Switch back over. Twist, twist higher. And back over. Higher, higher, higher. Keep the knees inside the frame of your shoulders. And over, over, over. And we'll make it a little bit quicker. Over. And over. And over. Still with control and consistency in your movement, making sure it's coming from your obliques. You have 8, and switch, and 7, and switch, and 6, switch, and 5, twist, and 4, twist, and 3, thank you, and 2, and twist, last one, and twist, and come down. Hug your knees into your chest, roll like a ball, and then let's go ahead and rock yourself up to sitting. We're going to swing those legs around behind you. And we're going to actually come down into a swan. So you're going to go ahead and lay down on your belly. Hands are going to be right here at your chest. Press the tops of your feet into the floor. Hips are heavy. Belly is lifted. You're going to take an inhale breath as you start to press yourself up, keeping your belly button with your spine. And then exhale, coming back down. Good. Inhale, lifting, lifting, lifting. And then exhale, coming down. Now maybe your arms can get straighter than this. Maybe they can't. Good. Inhale, growing tall, lifting. If your arms get straighter, make sure your shoulders are still down. Your hip bones are lifting with your belly button and your ribs. And then exhale to lower back down. Good. Inhale to lift. Shoulders out of your ears, neck is long. Exhale to lower back down. One more time. Inhale to lift. And exhale to lower back down. Now, I want you to go ahead and come to your forearms. So you're going to lift your forearms. So we're in this kind of little baby swan. Your neck is long and your shoulders are pulling down out of your ears. And you're trying to feel almost like your elbows are driving back towards your hip bones. Hold there, and your legs are separated. I'm going to have you take your right leg, and I want you to bend it so that your toe is pointing up to the ceiling. Okay? Now, all I want you to do is try to pull your belly button up away from your mat. You're going to take that right leg, and you're going to kick it towards your seat 2 times. 1, 2. You're going to lift your thigh up off the ground and try to reach it away from you further, 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 further. Now we're going to do the left leg. So it comes up, you kick to your seat 2 times, 2, 1, you're going to lift your thigh up and reach it longer away from you. Let's do the right. Kick, kick, lift, and reach, 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 keeping your hips still. Kick, kick, lift, and reach. Shoulders out of your ears. Kick, kick, lift, and reach. And kick, kick, lift, and reach. One more time each way. Kick, kick. Lift and reach, and last time, kick, kick. Lift and reach, and bring your body down. Bring your hands to the sides of your chest. Press back into a child's pose for a second. Just release some of that extension work in your back. Good. And then we're going to go ahead and lay down on your side. So you're going to lay down on your side. There's a couple of different ways you can lay. You can find the back edge of your mat, and you can lay yourself long on the edge. Bring your feet slightly forward. You could also come up with your forearm underneath your head. You could come up to your head. You could even come to your elbows, which is where I'm going to go today, which is going to make my husband super excited. Okay, so if you're on your elbows, you really, and even if you're laying down on your side, you really want to lift the bottom ribs, okay? Lift the bottom ribs and keep yourself here. Now go ahead and lift your leg up. And now I want you to reach it longer than your bottom leg when you pull it down. Let's flex to lift it up. Point to lower and reach. Flex to lift it up. Point to lower and reach. Flex to lift it up. Point to lower and reach. 4 to go. Flex to lift. Point to reach and squeeze. You guys look great. Shoulders out of your ears. Flex to lift. Point and reach. Good. 2 more. Flex to lift. Point and reach. Last one. Flex to lift. Hold it. Point it. Reach it, but don't bring it down. Circle 8. Circle 7. Circle 6. And 5. And 4. Try not to waver front and back with your body. And reverse. Go 8. Go 7. And 6. Remember the bottom ribs lifting. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold here. Flex your foot. Bring it forward. Give it 2 little squeezes. Point your toe. Reach it back. Flex your foot. Bring it forward. 2 little squeezes. Point your toe. Reach it back. You've got 3 to go. Flex, flex. Point. Reach away. Flex, flex. Point. Reach away. Last time. Flex, flex. Point. Reach away. And roll down on your back. Lay on your back for just a second. Take your left ankle, cross it over your right knee. Grab the back of your thigh. Take a little stretch here. We'll stretch the other side as well while we're here. And then go ahead and let's cross it the other way. Good. Right ankle over left knee, just taking a second here. Good. And we'll swing back around to our other side. Almost done. Okay, so you want to line up with the back edge of your mat and make sure that wherever you're laying, you're thinking about this also being a core exercise. The more straight your body is and the less of your body touching the mat, the more challenging this will be. So again, you can lay on your side, feet slightly forward. You can bring your head on your forearm. You can come up to your hand. You can come up to your forearm, wherever you like. I'm going to come up to my elbow and bring my other elbow up as well. Okay? Lifting the bottom ribs, holding here. And I want you to flex your foot and lift it up to the ceiling or your ceiling. Point your toe, reach and pull it down. Flex and lift up. Point and reach. Good. Flex and lift. Point and reach. Good. Flex and lift. Point and reach. Really make this good work for that hip. Point and reach. Good. 4 to go. Flex and lift. Point and reach. These are Eric's favorite, right? Reach. Good. 2 more. Flex and lift. Close the ribs. Tuck the tail slightly. Last one. Flex and lift. Point and reach. Now hold it there. Give me those 8 little circles. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reverse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. Flex your foot. Bring it forward 2 times. Squeeze, squeeze. Point. Pull it back. Squeeze your buttons. Bring it forward. Squeeze 2 times. Point. Reach it back. 3 to go. Flex it forward 2 times. Point. Squeeze. Reach it back. Last 2. Flex, flex. Point. Reach. Keep those bottom ribs lifted. Last one. Flex, flex. Point and reach. And bring it all the way down. Good. If you need to take a second, roll over onto your back again to do that figure 4 stretch, you can. Or go ahead and come on up to me and sit almost like you're going to sit cross-legged, but cross one foot over. So I've got my right foot over, but up to you, it probably looks like my left foot is over. But whichever foot is over, I want you to take the opposite arm, and you're going to try to reach it across that knee. Other arm goes back behind you. Lift your chest and just give yourself a little bit of a twist. That should open up the side of your hip and also your back a little bit. Good. And then we'll just go ahead and switch those sides. So other leg comes down, this one comes across. You're almost done, guys. You're doing great. And then go ahead and take this forearm, bring it across your knee. Other arm goes back. Try to lift your chest and twist to the other side. Maybe your arm doesn't go across your leg. Maybe you're just holding it or hugging it. Great job, guys. Now we're going to come down into a forearm plank. So you're going to go ahead and spin yourself around. We're going to walk down onto those forearms. And then go ahead and press your toes back into your mat. Get energy back through your heel. And then make sure your elbows are right underneath your shoulders. Let's go ahead and bring the other leg up as well. Collarbones are wide. Tuck your tail. Your body wants to look like one nice straight piece of wood. If you have any back pain here, I want you to lift the ribs. Kelly from Pilates Sports Center on Monday did a great job with our planking and showing you how to modify planks to make sure you're feeling them in your core where you should be and not in your back. And all you're doing right now is holding for 10 and 9. Squeeze your midline together, those inner thighs, ankle bones, press your heels back. Good, you've got 4 to go. Neck is long, 3 and 2 and 1. Just bring the knees down, push through your hands, press back into a child's pose for a second. Now, if we can, we're coming up to a plank on our hands. So you're going to go ahead, come up onto your hands. Now, hands directly underneath your shoulders. Neck is going to be long. And if you need to do this just on your knees, you'll press the hips forward. Or you can always do it back on your forearms again as well. So lift the ribs up. Take one foot back. Ground it down into your mat. Right energy through your heel. Tighten that thigh. Squeeze your glutes. And then go ahead and lift the other leg up as well. Holding here. Good, so you've got that nice long plank position. You're tucking your tail. You're lifting up between your shoulder blades. We're going to add some shenanigans here with your legs. Take your right leg, point your toe, lift it up 2 times. 1, 2, reach it back down. Now left leg, lift it up. 2, 1, reach it down. Try to stabilize your pelvis. 2, 1, and bring it back down. And left leg, 2, 1, bring it back down. 2, and 1, bring it back down. And 2, and 1, bring it back down. Last one, 2, and 1, bring it back down. Left side, 2, and 1, bring it back down. Press back into your downward dog. Pedal those feet a little side to side. Last but certainly not least, we have our push-ups. We're going to do 2 sets of them. 1 regular chest push-ups and 1 will be triceps. Good. So let's go ahead, get the tricep ones over with. Bring your knees down. I like to do these on my knees. You can definitely do them on your toes as well. But I'm going to go ahead and press my hips forward into that kneeling plank. My hands are directly underneath my shoulders and collarbones wide. I've got my abs pulled in and my glutes are squeezing so I can keep this shape. And then elbows are going to come right to your sides and you're going to press up. 7 more. Down. And lift up. 6. And lift up. 5. And lift up. Good. 4. And lift up. We actually only have 2 more. 2. And lift up. Last one, because that makes 7. And then by the time we get done with our other 7, it'll be 14. And it's the 14th today for Valentine's Day. 2 sets of push-ups. 2 14. How fancy is that?
Fancy.
All right. So now we're going to come back up onto those hands. And again, this is up to you how you do this. Maybe it's a little baby push-up. Maybe it's holding a plank. Knees or toes, either way. Those hands are under your shoulders again. You're going to go ahead and lift your knees. This time, if you can, head stays long, tail stays tucked. You have 7 push-ups. Elbows are going to go wide for these. Ready? Down for 7. Lift up. Down for 6. The range is up to you. Try not to hang your nose. Good. 4 to go. 3 to go. 2 to go. We can do this. Last one. And push all the way back into your downward dog. Pedal those feet side to side. Go ahead and walk your hands back towards your toes, guys. Grab your elbows. Take a little sway side to side. Nod your head yes, shake your head no. And then drop those arms slowly coming back up. Rolling up to your spine. Good, and then go ahead and face me. And let's go ahead and just take your arms out to the sides. And go ahead and lean up and over to one side. You can feel this arm slide down the sides of your body, or you can bring it over across your body, whatever feels good for you. Come back up, bring those arms out, and then over to the other side. Just a little side bending. Good, feel that stretch through the side of your body. Bring your arms up, and then give me a little bit of a twist to the side. Come back to the middle, twist to the other side, and come back to the middle. And go ahead and bring your arms together and bend your knees. Take a big inhale, breath, reach. And a big exhale. And you're done. Happy Valentine's Day, babe.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day, Cooper. How do you guys feel? Feel good?
Yes, thank you. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day to you. Thank you guys so much for joining us, for not making me be here all by myself. I love it. And I hope you guys have enjoyed the challenges with all of our great friends, near and far, in the studio, outside of the studio. We've enjoyed having you and enjoying the diversity, and getting outside of our comfort zone and all that good stuff. So I'm going to turn it over to Rachel, who is going to do our lovely drawings.
She should.
All right, and then Rachel will be ending the meeting, so I won't come back to you. So we'll let it go to her. Take it away, Rach.
Okay, hold on. Give me a second.
I love it.
I can exit them. Oh, here. Got it. Okay, so the first thing we're going to draw for is an Arbonne Cleanse and Fizzy Sticks and Water Bottle.
Fun.
Yay! Oh, Tracy Wright.
She's next to you. You can just shove the prize right over to her.
Right?
That's fun. The wheel is fixed. It is not.
Yeah, it's fixed if I land on all of them.
Yeah.
All right, the next one is a Move Class of Choice socks, a private, and a shirt.
So many things.
So many things. Stephanie.
Yay. Great job. Congrats.
The next thing is 4 cryo sessions at Restore. It's a big one.
That is a big one.
He ate it.
Oh.
Chewed up completely.
Fun.
Ate it.
Brian.
Ryan Coles. He's got a bad knee. That cryotherapy will be good for his knee.
Good, yeah.
Be really good.
All right, the next thing is Pilates with your pod. So it's a Pilates class with you and 5 friends.
I like this. There's a subtle little sound to it.
Pam. Yay. Awesome. We have 2 more prizes. So we have, it's a Life Spa bag of goodies, of products, various things.
Fun.
Yay, Noreen. Fantastic. And the last one is a 30-minute mini photo shoot with our Move studio photographer, Sarah, at her studio.
She's amazing.
She's amazing.
Literally amazing. She's like a genius.
Carrie. Awesome.
Family.
All right. I don't know how to get back on there. Okay, now I think that's it. So I can stop the meeting?
Yeah, we're done. You guys, thank you for joining us for the challenge. If there's any other things virtually that you would like to see or in the studio, anything you have to recommend to us, by all means, please reach out to us because we enjoy doing these things, but some of the best ideas can always come from you guys or other people and things we haven't thought of yet. So reach out and we would love to see you guys again very soon.
Thanks so much.
Thank you so much. It was great.
Eric says yay.
Appreciate it.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
Thank
Have
you.
a great day.
Thank you.